LIV Sports. I'm Kyle Johnson, and this is your host,
Billy Moss.
Today we're going to be diving in tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Super Bowl.
Tomorrow's the big day.
It's the day we've been waiting for all season. Unfortunately, the Patriots aren't in it, the Bucs aren't in it. So that's a little sad for us, being Patriots and Bucs fans. But nonetheless, the Super Bowl is here, and we have, I think it's a pretty fairly exciting matchup.
Yeah.
Let's get started, Billy. Who we got? Who's playing tomorrow?
Kansas City Chiefs, the Pat Mahomes, versus the San Francisco 49ers and the Jimmy G's. What do you first see in this matchup? Like, when you see this matchup, what are you most excited for?
I think I'm most excited for the high-powered Chiefs offense against the high-powered Niners defense. I think that's going to be the exhibition of the night. Forget about the Niners offense, forget about the Chiefs defense. I think that's what this game boils down to.
If the 49ers win this game, they win it with their defense.
Absolutely.
If the Chiefs win this game, it's their offense that wins it. However, there could be X factors on either sides of those.
Yeah. Oh no. Absolutely.
But for me, I'm honestly just most excited for Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
I've been following this dude for past 2 years now. To see him on this stage is it's for Pat Mahomes fans. I think this is gonna be like. This is going to be extreme. This is going to be a lot of fun for Pat Mahomes fans.
Yeah.
Just to see him, make the AFC Championship game last year, kind of go through some struggles beginning of the year with the injuries, but work his way back, get his team back into contention, and now competing for a Super Bowl.
Right. I think it's interesting. There's not a lot of Super Bowl experience on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Other than Andy Reid. I do think it's interesting. The Niners have a decent amount themselves. Richard Sherman's played in 2 Super Bowls. Jimmy Garoppolo, he didn't play in them, but he was there in New England for 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
Kyle Shanahan coached and was a coordinator in a Super Bowl. They blew a 28-3 lead in that Super Bowl, but that's not entirely on him. That was poor clock management by the head coach. So hopefully he's learned from his old coach's mistakes. So in that sense, I think the Niners are going to have a little bit of advantage because they have some key players, some key pieces in their team that have familiarity with being on that stage. Whereas, Pat Mahomes, I'm sure he's not going to lay an egg, but it's going to take some getting used to. He's going to have to, figure out how to play on that big of a stage.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big advantage for the Niners right there.
For sure. My X factor in this game, I completely sold out when it came to my X factor into my MVP pick, and I just picked Pat Mahomes. I did whatever I could to not just take the easy way out.
But you did.
But I did because I just couldn't take anybody else. Because my pick is the Chiefs to win this game. I picked them from the beginning of the playoffs to win the Super Bowl. And Pat Mahomes has been the guy. He's been the guy for the Chiefs, and this is his game to win, in my opinion. So he is the X factor for the Chiefs. If he doesn't show up, which I don't think he's not going to show up.
Right.
I believe he does show up, but for whatever reason he doesn't, you can probably count the Chiefs out of this game.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. So the Chiefs' success depends on the ability of Pat Mahomes. So if the Chiefs win this game, I got Pat Mahomes winning the MVP. He's my X factor. Right. I have the Chiefs winning this game 31-28.
Okay. No, I 100% agree with you. If the Chiefs win this game, Pat Mahomes is going to be the Super Bowl MVP, without a doubt. However, I have the Niners winning this game 35-31 over the Chiefs.
35-31.
I took a couple notes, like keys to the game, I guess you would say. First, Pat Mahomes can't make any mistakes.
Yeah.
So far in his postseason career, he has not thrown an interception. That's key to their success, is not turning over the ball. That's key to really any team's success in winning games, is not turning over the ball. Jameis. But especially now, you can't afford to make that mistake. He hasn't, but let's see. This Niners defense is the real deal. So we'll see what happens there. Another key, the Niners, they have to get their passing game going. They didn't have to get the passing game going last week. They kind of ran away against the Packers. This is going to be a different game. No matter how far up they get against the Chiefs are not out of this game. With Pat Mahomes at quarterback, the Chiefs will remain in the game whether they're winning or whether the Chiefs are losing 21-0 or 7-0. They're still in the game, or whether they're winning. We're going to see a heavy pass offense from them. So the Niners need to get the passing game going in order to kind of keep up. However, they'll still run the ball heavy to control the clock and keep Pat Mahomes off the field.
Yeah, that was the passing game was one of my, kind of things to watch for in this game. If the Niners offense isn't completely able to lean on their running game, do you think Garoppolo has what it takes to show up in the big moments of this game when it comes to throwing the ball?
I do think Jimmy G has what it takes. We kind of saw a glimpse of that, when he played in New England. He was able to step up when Brady had the 4-game suspension at the beginning of the season. He stepped up big there. Everybody's like, man, if the Patriots even go 2-2, that's great for the NFL.
Yeah.
They went 3-1, strongly behind Jimmy G and Jacoby Brissett. So I think, especially in those games, because I remember that season, the Cardinals' defense was legit. They were a legit good defense. And Jimmy G, his first career NFL start, and he got the win. Everybody's like, wait, what? What's going on? So I think Jimmy G has it. He proved it again this season against the Saints. He was able to keep the Niners in the game. It was a high-scoring game, and he was able to help them win. So I think, Jimmy G has what it takes to keep them in this game. But as I said before, I think it's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah,
absolutely. I think both teams are gonna put up a lot of points. But whoever has the best defense this game is gonna win.
I could roll with that. So you have the 49ers 35-31, you said, right?
Correct.
So I got Chiefs 31-28. Okay, so you said if the Chiefs win, Pat Mahomes wins MVP.
Correct.
Who do you got winning MVP for the Niners if they win?
I don't know. I really have no idea. Oh, one player I forgot to mention the Super Bowl experience about, Emmanuel Sanders.
True.
He has some Super Bowl experience.
Yeah.
He played back when the Broncos played against the Panthers in the Super Bowl. He was But honestly, if the Niners win, I think it's going to be I really have no idea who's going to win Super Bowl MVP. I mean, I could see it being anyone on their offense or anyone on their defense.
Yeah.
I think they're well-rounded. They don't really have any player who's like a superstar caliber player. No player who's like just, wow, that person is definite MVP. So I don't know. I'd be interested to see who it is. Possibly Mostert.
That's who that would be who my first pick is, because I think that what we saw 2 weeks ago against the Packers, I think he's capable of doing the same thing against the Chiefs.
I think so.
Yeah.
I had a couple stat predictions. Do you have any stat predictions?
I don't have any stat.
Okay, so I had some stat predictions. You guys, I guarantee you're going to see this during the game. First stat prediction. I have one offensive and one defensive, just team neutral. Tyreek Hill will have 2 touchdowns and over 100 receiving yards in this game.
I can agree with that.
Count on it. You're going to see it. Second stat prediction. Richard Sherman, he has that big game experience. We're going to see that big game experience show up here. He's going to pick off Pat Mahomes.
I'm excited to see Richard Sherman in this game. I think Richard Sherman I think he can pick off Pat Mahomes. I think that he'll do something special in this game. I think that, kind of his kind of journey back to, being a big name corner in the league has really been interesting, and to kind of see it kind of come to pass, so to speak, in this game.
Right.
I think it's going to be fun to watch.
Right. I'm interested to see if Pat Mahomes will actually tease Richard Sherman actually go his direction. Will Pat Mahomes actually test the waters, or will he try to avoid and go to the other side of the field all night? I know that tends to be a quarterback policy when you play up against Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
It's like he's over there. I'm going to throw over there. Yeah. So I'm interested to see if Pat Mahomes is like, nah, he's old and washed up, or if Pat Mahomes will respect.
Well, I mean, I think with how good the Niners defense is, I think the Niners will find a way to force Mahomes to throw the ball to all parts of the field.
Right.
I think we may see that.
But I don't. Yeah, absolutely, I agree with that. But I don't think Pat Mahomes is going to be sheepish. I think he's gonna if he thinks he's got it, he's gonna do his best to get it in there.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah. So we'll definitely see some good matchups tomorrow night.
Yeah. You got anything else on that game?
I don't have anything else on that game.
I don't either. I'm pulling for the Chiefs. You got the Niners. We'll be watching this game together.
Yeah, absolutely.
With Connor. Connor will be there. I think Connor will be there. Mm-hmm. He will be there.
Connor will be there.
Drew will be there.
Drew. A sports legend you haven't yet met.
You may meet him in the reaction video. Who knows?
That would be amazing.
There will be a reaction video to this game either late tomorrow night or Monday morning. Our thoughts on what we saw, what happened, all that good stuff. So stay updated. Follow us on social media. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Comment what you think is going to happen in the Super Bowl. Who do you got? Who's your MVP? What do you think the score of the game is going to be? Let us know. We'll see you next time.